Oil spill. Source: NOAA, UNEP, by visualgk.com. What is an oil spill? An oil spill is the release of a liquid petroleum hydrocarbon into the environment, especially the marine ecosystem, due to human activity, and is a form of pollution. The term is usually given to marine oil spills, where oil is released into the ocean or coastal waters, but spills may also occur on land. Oil spills may be due to releases of crude oil from tankers, offshore platforms, drilling rigs and wells, as well as spills of refined petroleum products, such as gasoline, diesel, and their byproducts. When oil is spilled into an aquatic environment, it can harm organisms that live on or around the water surface, and those that live underwater. Spilled oil can also damage parts of the food chain, including human food resources. Oil spills penetrate into the structure of the plumage of birds, and the fur of mammals, reducing its insulating ability, and making them more vulnerable to temperature fluctuations, and much less buoyant in the water. How do oil spills happen? Oil spills are more common than you might think, and they happen in many different ways. Most of these spills are small, for example, when oil spills while refueling a ship. But these spills can still cause damage, especially if they happen in sensitive environments, like beaches, mangroves, and wetlands. Large oil spills tend to happen when pipelines break, big oil tanker ships sink, or drilling operations go wrong. Consequences to ecosystems and economies can be felt for decades, following a large oil spill. Five Oil spill impacts. Wildlife is immediately devastated. Oil spills quickly kill marine wildlife, including fish and mammals. And it's not just birds that wash up on beaches. Everything suffers, from tiny plankton to dolphins with blocked blowholes. Food chain disruption. Because oil kills so much wildlife, every animal's food supply is affected. With a spill as large as Deepwater Horizon, this means that there's an impact on a global scale. Habitats are destroyed. Oil in underwater sediment can affect the food and breeding grounds of marine animals. And beaches getting ruined means that animals like turtles can't find anywhere to lay their eggs. Long-term problems. Oil is a toxic substance that can hang around in the body and cause internal problems for years. So sadly, wildlife may continue to suffer for a long time after a major oil spill. Human impact. Many people depend on coastal areas for their livelihood. Whether it's from fishing or tourism, destruction of these regions can ruin or severely impact people's lifestyles and prospects. How do you clean up an oil spill? Essentially, responses to oil spills seek to contain the oil and remove enough of it so that economic activity can resume, and the natural recovery processes of the marine environment can take over. Floating booms can be placed around the source of the spill, or at entrances to channels and harbors, to reduce the spreading of an oil slick over the sea surface. Skimming is most effective in calm waters, involves various mechanisms that physically separate the oil from the water, and place the oil into collection tanks. Another approach is to use various sorbents, for example, straw, volcanic ash etc., that absorb the oil from the water. Where appropriate, chemical surfactants and solvents may be spread over a slick, in order to accelerate its natural dispersion into the sea. Onshore removal of oil, that has penetrated sandy beaches and coated rocky shores, is a laborious affair, frequently involving small armies of workers. Please like, share and subscribe. visualgk.com